All right. So to summarize, this is the follow-up video to the first video I put up a few days ago regarding my Moza steering wheel. Um, I pulled a ticket with Moza support. They helped me out as much as they could. They actually sent me a message and said, "Hey, we saw your video. Um, can you try this in Assetto Corsa Competizione?" So I went ahead and I tried that, and I had the same exact issue. So they ended up just like maybe an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago. No, an hour ago. Um, they ended up reaching out to me and asking me to send a DM to a Moza support person on Discord. So I'll go over that. All right. This is for later. That's for later. And Discord. All right. So this is the person I was supposed to message. Um, there you go. Dane Orestes. Interesting name. Um, so I was supposed to message them. They went ahead and said hello. It took them a little bit to get to me. And then they had me install this software to remote into my computer, which, got me a little uncomfortable. But whatever. By the way, don't try any of this. This ID and password is completely useless now. So he hops on, and then he does some stuff. So here's what he does, starting from the beginning. He hops on, he takes a gander at Moza Pit House and sees that it's not set up properly. Of course, it's fixed now. Um, and then he went ahead and he opened up Steam, and he went over to the Steam settings and opened up the controller, and he verified the Xbox Extended Feature Support driver. This was a bit interesting because I wasn't quite expecting that to be an issue. And then well, I should say, before he did this, he verified that these drivers were indeed in use on the wheel. So he came over here, he uninstalled it, computer restarted, and then that leads to me explaining, I'll let you know the computer restarts, told him it came back on. He did not, in fact, answer the phone call, which sucks. And then I explained to him that if you recalibrate the wheel, it'll show you, because he was kind of surprised at what it was doing. Um, this is where the video kind of messed up for a second. He disabled my HDR because apparently his screen doesn't have it. And this is kind of summing it all out. But he did show me some cool stuff. Not that this is him putting it here, but this is apparently a website that like shows you like the data of your wheel. So if you see axis 0 right here, this is actually me turning my wheel in real time. Now, it was really funny because you could clearly see that my wheel was centered in this, but it was not centered. Was it this? Yeah, it was not centered when he was working on it. So he ended up getting a piece of software, a registry file. I took a picture of it because this is the only way I could find the file that Sun whatever program downloaded. But he downloaded this, added it to my registry, and then downgraded my firmware. And he said he didn't recalibrate after downgrading my firmware. What he did was he just fired up the game and let me hold on. My brain's all sort of. And he kind of just was like, all right, try driving. And I'll show you kind of what happens now. There you go. Wheel locks up for a second. Now it's got clutch. Now you gotta wait for this. Private testing, hit start. I had to change the track because, oh my gosh, I was not going to sit there for 5 minutes. But yeah, it's fixed. So that's pretty cool. But the issue that I had was, at the time, the firmware was on the old firmware. So I did the firmware update. He said you can update the firmware. I went ahead and did it. I did the firmware update, and I got the exact same issue. Part of my messy desk. This is my life. See how it's centered and it's still exactly 23 degrees. So what he said was, click the center button and try it. So I clicked the center button and I tried it, and it worked perfectly. But yeah, that was a bit interesting. Um, so I guess if you guys have issues with it, you can try just doing that. When I say doing that, I mean joining the Moza support Discord. I think what they want you to do is they want you to go to the Moza Pit House, go to this, and then new support ticket, and then work from there. They'll probably email you and whatever, and then all you'll have to do is let them know what your issue is, explain to them, whatever. I guess if this is your exact issue, explain to them this issue, and then go, um, last I saw, it might be a registry file, but I'm not entirely sure. Um, then you can go ahead and refer to my 2 videos. Haha, there you go. If my video perfectly explains your situation. If it doesn't perfectly explain your situation, don't send it to them. It's a waste of their time. But it helped me in my situation. Just, there you go. All right. Now, if somebody tells me in the comment section how to find that registry file, I will find it and post it, so that you guys could get it, maybe? I don't know. I'll talk to the Moza people and see what they say about me posting that registry file, because I don't know if it's like special to like my wheelbase or something, if like he had to custom make something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys all have a good day, and get them laps in, boys. Bye-bye.